Hi. Wow. I didn't know I'll have to start crying in the beginning of the show. Hi.
Hi.
We'll do that again, okay? There's so many of you, okay? It should feel like there's so many of you. Hi.
Hi.
See? You guys are just being mean. Hi, my name is Harsh. I'm going to be your host for today afternoon. Welcome to this absolutely awesome Poetry Open Mic. How many of you are doing this for the first time ever? Two of you? All of you have done it before at some point somewhere? Okay, that's great. That's great. That's great. Welcome. I hope you have a good time. How many of you are working today? Anyone working? No? You are? What do you do?
I work with Data Energy.
You work with?
Data Energy.
Okay, but what do you do? Like how?
I create business processes.
Okay, but like are you working on Sundays or like is it a thing? Or,
No, it's not a thing. It's
Okay.
just like product launch is going to happen.
Okay. So you working on a particular project and you have to work on it right now. Okay. I hope you have a good time and you're motivated enough to go back to work. Are you writing something? Working on something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scripting, no, there's no Sundays.
Can you say what you're working on? Not the project ka naam, but like is it a short movie? Is it a feature?
Feature.
It's a feature. And you're writing it by yourself.
Correct.
Okay, that's mad, dude. It's mad. I can't. I'm very excited. No, I'm very excited. I get very excited, man. Long form. If anyone can write long form, anything long form, I just have a lot of respect. एक page से ज़्यादा my brain's like, let's talk about something else right now. I'm bored of this, man. So I'm really excited. So yeah, hopefully for both of you, you guys will be motivated to go back to work, and all the others can go back and chill. It's a good Sunday. Few rules. We all have 4 minutes. All performers get 4 minutes. There's a timer right there, so you can have an idea. If you want to do a new piece, you can get an idea how much you can do. There'll be a light that'll spark. Okay, not spark like fire, but there'll just be a light. As soon as you see that, you have 30 more seconds to get off stage. You can perform as many pieces as you want, as long as it's 4 minutes, because we have like 10, 12-ish people right now, and we have another show after this. So, I want everyone to get enough time, so that will be fun. Second, have fun. You made it Sunday afternoon. You got from wherever you live. You got ready, and you decided to come all the way here. Please have fun. I'm sure this will be worth your time. Third, if there is any kind of trigger warning that you'd like to give that's in your piece, please give it. It's a Sunday, let's not fuck it up for anyone. दो लोग काम कर रहे बाकी लोग जा रहे chill कर रहे, let's just not. So if you want, for the 4 minutes, you can step out. If anyone, the sound gives a trigger warning, you want to step out, 4 minutes you can step out, come back in. That's totally fine. Fourth, cheer. Yeah. That into 100. Because none of you. Okay. We'll do this again. I'm going to call a fictitious character. You have to pretend like they're your best friend and clap for them and cheer for them. Okay? You got it? Okay. Na. Okay. It's somewhere there. I think we'll become friends at the end of this open mic. So every time someone comes, make sure you clap, you hoot, you cheer for them. When they go back, again, do the same. If you like what they did, let them know. Probably after the show, it's much better. Shouting feedback won't be fun. Yeah, with me. So, okay, I like interacting with people. For me, if you clap, don't clap, it's fine, okay? If one person feels like clapping, other people don't feel the pressure. No, it's fine. This is not a sign. No. It's not a subtle sign of, oh, you're supposed to clap right now. No, hello. So make sure you listen, have a conversation with me. For the others, save the energy for them to clap and cheer for them. For me, it's fine. I'm telling you, one person feels like clapping, now clap. Don't get into that pressure. You know how other people feel pressure? Usne clap, and fuck man, I have to also clap. Don't feel that pressure. Okay. Before I start, I'm going to go quick round of asking people how they're feeling. So tell me how you're feeling without telling me why you're feeling that. Just tell me how you're feeling. Tired? Excited? Amazing? Looking forward. Okay.
Overwhelmed.
Sometimes people say cool. Cool is not an emotion, but overwhelmed. Okay. Happy? Excited? Okay. Last time someone said the same thing, the audience just lost it like we were in 10th grade all over again, so I'm not going to go into it. Happy?
I feel a little heavy in the head.
Okay.
Excited.
Excited?
Excited.
Excited?
Nervous to death.
Nervous to death. Okay. Excited?
Excited.
Okay.
Excited.
Nervous.
Okay, lovely.
Sleepy.
Yeah, makes sense.
Enthusiastic.
Okay.
Nervous.
Okay.
Nervous.
No. Nervous?
You know the reason.
Oh. Okay, okay. Mostly nervous, excited. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Can we just have a round of applause for sharing that? Thank you. Cool. I'll call the first person. You know the drill. You know what to do. Be supportive. Be nice. This could be the first time or 100 time. Also, if you feel nervous, okay, just say it's your first time. I don't know. Just people feel very nice. Feel more giving. Just say it, man. It's fine. We all know each other. It's okay. Cool. So we have a bunch of people. You know the drill. You know what to do. You get 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 30 seconds. You get a light there. Have fun. Honestly, I think it's nice that we're here to share things with each other on a Sunday afternoon. And also, you guys are here. So let's do it. Cool. First person. First person. First person. Little more, little more, little more, little more. Can you please have Shreyas? Yeah. See, if you're going to stop clapping till before the person comes, I didn't even say what I'm going to do. A little more, little more. First person of the evening. Yeah.
हाय एवरीवन सो कोशिश करूँगा 2 पोएम छोटी छोटी पढ़ने की सबसे पहली पोएम उसका कोई टाइटल नहीं है पर 2 चीज़ें छोटी आपको बताना चाहूँ एक 2 उसमें वर्ड्स आएंगे एक है सलासिल उसका मीनिंग होता है जेल और एक है एहतिजाज उसका मीनिंग होता है प्रोटेस्ट तो सलासिल और एहतिजाज मैं कहता हूँ मुझे मिलना है तुमसे तुम कहती हो मिलेंगे पर कहा मेरी गली की हर दीवार नफरती तेरे मोहल्ले की हर सड़क दोगली हमारे शहर की हर नक्श फटी पड़ी बढ़ गए इतने हिस्सों में सब बांटने वाले आबाद है बोलने वाले कैद सलासिल में ऐसे में मैं कौन हूँ तुम कौन हमारी ज़िंदगी क्या बस फिर एक दिन जो प्रतिदिन बन जाएगा चौक में उबलता है जुलूस का ढेर मैं तुम्हें भीड़ में देखता हूँ चूम लेता हूँ थरथराते होठ और उठाता हूँ आसमान में नारा इनकलाब का मेरी ज़िंदगी मोहब्बत से लेकर एहतिजाज तक तो ये एक था दूसरा सिमिलर थीम्स पे है तो वो मैं पढ़ देता हूँ उसका भी टाइटल नहीं है कोई बंद सलाखों के उस तरफ से तुम चूम लेती हो मुझे बंद सलाखों के उस तरफ से तुम चूम लेती हो मुझे ज़िदा के साए में हमारे लबों से एक आँच पैदा होती है ज़िदा मतलब अगेन जेल बंद सलाखों के उस तरफ से तुम चूम लेती हो मुझे ज़िदा के साए में हमारे लबों से एक आँच पैदा होती है ये वही लब है जिन्होंने उड़ाया था इनकलाब हवाओं में ये वही लब है जिनका जिक्र फैज़ ने किया था जो आज़ाद थे 2 लबों का मिलना अपने आप में एक क्रांति से भरी घटना है 2 लबों का मिलना अपने आप में क्रांति से भरी एक घटना है जो मेरे लबों पे सूरज छोड़ जाती है और तुम्हारे लबों पे ये उम्मीद कि आएंगे बादल और बरसेंगे खूब बरसेंगे थैंक यू
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can we please have another round of applause for him? Yeah. Call the second person. Seems like a first timer, so you know what to do. A little more, little more, little more. Let's go a little crazy. Can we please have Ruchi? She's coming, guys, all the way from behind. Lovely. Amazing.
So, my name is Ruchi Beda and this is my first time. So, nervous वाली हद अभी हटा देते हैं. So, अजनबी अनजाने लोग अक्सर एक दूसरे को जानने की ख्वाहिश में रहते हैं. जब औरों से छोड़ो खुद से भी बात न की जाए तब इन अजनबियों की गुजारिश रहती है. वो जो 2 पल का मेहमान बनकर आते हैं तुम्हें याद दिलाने कि हर रिश्ता आखिर तक साथ रहने के लिए नहीं बना होता है. कुछ को बीच रास्ते ही राह बदलनी होती है, कुछ ऐसे भी आएंगे बस मरहम लगाने, ज़िंदगी के सलीके तरीके सिखाने। कुछ पल बस गम बांटने आएगा कोई शख्स तुम्हारी कहानी में कुछ पन्नों के लिए। न ज़्यादा कुछ बोलेगा मगर यादें छोड़ जाएगा, न ज्ञान के मोती बांटेगा मगर तालीम दे जाएगा, न शब्दों को घुमा फिरा के बेतुनी बातें बनाएगा मगर बिन कहे काफ़ी कुछ कह जाएगा, न तुम्हारी उलझनों में उलझने मगर उन्हें कुछ हद तक सुलझने का वक्त दे जाएगा। कस्मों वादों से परे, बंदिशों से आज़ाद, रिश्तों के आसमां से अलग, वो तुमसे कुछ पूछेगा नहीं। वो तुम्हारी बातों में गहराई, सच्चाई, झूठ या फरेब कुछ खोजेगा नहीं। वो तुम्हारी आंखें पढ़ेगा नहीं। वो तुमसे उम्मीद लगाने कोई ख्वाहिशें लेकर आएगा नहीं। तुम खुद ब खुद अपने आप को उसके सामने आज़ाद पाओगे। तुम्हारी भावनाओं को शब्द मिल जाएंगे और तुम्हारे शब्दों को ज़ुबान। उन पलों में मानो वो तुम्हारे अर्जुन के लिए कृष्ण बन के आया हो या चंद्रगुप्त को अपना चाणक्य मिल गया हो। वो बस तारों के जैसे टिमटिमाएगा अमावस की वो रात। वो चांद बनकर आएगा तुम्हारी हर रात को। साथ निभाने का वादा नहीं लाएगा, बस तुम्हारे इस किस्से पे 4 चांद लगाए वो अपने रास्ते फिर लौट जाएगा। बस एक गुजारिश है दोस्त, इस अजनबी को रिश्तों के नाम में मत उलझाना, इसे बंदिशों में बिल्कुल नहीं बांधना। सिंस एक और थोड़ा 2 मिनट बाकी है, सो एक और बोल सकते हैं। 1 मिनट। प्रेम लीला। कनुप्रिया का प्रेम कान्हा के प्रति कविताओं अथवा कहानियों में कैद नहीं किया जा सकता। ऐसे प्रेम का सारांश किसी सफ़ा पर कैद नहीं किया जा सकता। सफ़ा मीन्स पेपर। एंड समाज की रिवायतों से फारिग ये प्रेम आने वाली कई पीढ़ियों तक मुकम्मल कहलाया है। ये अक्सर रिश्तों की बेड़ियों से आज़ाद नामहीन कहलाया है। इसे कस्मों वादों की बंदिश नहीं, इसे बिछड़ने का रौब नहीं, इसे मौजूदगी की आकांक्षा नहीं, नियमों से, सत्य असत्य से, काल आज और भविष्य से विपरीत, शिकवा शिकायतों से कोसों दूर। प्रेम कोई शारीरिक बंधन नहीं मगर भावनात्मक और आध्यात्मिक संबंध है। प्रेम पे सवाल भी है, प्रेम में जवाब भी। भीड़ जिसका कोई मजहब नहीं उससे जुदा। प्रेम एकार्थी धर्म की परिभाषा है। मनुष्य बुद्धि से कोसों परे प्रेम की राह है। प्रेम मंजिल भी और प्रेम मंजिल पाने का सफ़र भी। स्वतंत्रता की बुनियादों पे बुना प्रेम शर्तों के आसमान में आकर अपना दम तोड़ देता है। प्रेम पूर्णतया सार्थक नहीं मगर पूर्ण रूप से निरार्थक भी नहीं। ऐसा प्रेम आसानी से समझ में आ जाए इतना भी सरल नहीं, मगर समझने की कोशिश करो तो इतना भी कठिन नहीं। प्रेम लीला है कृष्ण की और मोह भक्ति है राधा की। ये प्रेम लीला है राधा कृष्ण की। थैंक यू।
Thank you so much. That didn't look like it was the first time. Look like you've been doing this. So congratulations and thank you. Give me a cheer. Complete ही नहीं किया मैंने, sentence ही complete नहीं किया तुम लोग. Okay. Give me a cheer if you guys went to school. Why look at me? Obviously, man. A lot of people don't get the opportunity. Okay. Or a lot of people go and then don't utilize it. That's not the point. I just wanted to play with you guys. Okay, all of you went to school, right? How many of you have had a crush in school? Give me a cheer. Almost everyone? Is there someone who didn't have a crush? Is there someone who didn't have a crush in school? You didn't have a crush in school? Oh, okay. Makes sense. Okay, even you had. Okay. Even you, was it a girls' school, that's why?
I'd forgotten I had one.
Oh. Good one. meant to forget. Yeah, so I think school was mostly a time, right? That first ever time you got. Anyone, when was the first ever time you got a crush? Anyone?
12.
You're saying grade or age?
Age.
Okay, around 12 or 13. So like 7th, no, I'm just asking, I don't know, 7th, 8th grade, maybe, around that you would say. 6th grade, okay. Honey, there's nothing wrong in it, it's fine. Anyone else? 6th? 3rd? Fascinating. Did you know what a crush means, but like...
No, it was just fascination about
Okay.
a particular person.
Okay, that way, yeah. Did you know what a crush meant but like, at 6?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. How, if I can know, like, did your friends tell you, did you just watch it somewhere, or do you read it somewhere? Because it's, even if you want to say it.
Bollywood movies.
Okay, yeah. The worst, please. I'm sorry, please. Can we change the narrative? So the first time I had a crush was in 6th grade. I didn't know what it meant. But before that, you need some context to me. This is me today. I feel like I have command over my life. I can make my own decisions. I feel confident. I feel like I can do something out of this. I feel like I can live my life. And this is me before, you know, constantly scared, constantly worried. You know, if someone was looking at me, I would be like, fuck, I'm dead. Like something is up, right? So it was very scary. Teachers, parents, friends, whatever. I had very few friends. So this is me in my early days of life. My brother and I were in a boys' school, and I'm from Bangalore. I just thought you should know. So we were in an all-boys school, which I think is the worst place to breed humanity. And then my parents were like, you know, when I was in 5th and my brother was in 1st, my parents were like, you know what, their life is not challenging enough. We should make it more challenging. So they moved us to a co-ed school. Which, honestly, I don't know how many of you have done that. For me, it was like I saw a new species exist, which never existed before, because there was too much testosterone around us, bubbling and building. Because I've realized with 2 guys, okay? Guys, if you agree, please let me know. With 2 guys, when you're growing up, the way to become a friend is I will punch you first, and then you will stand there, look at me, and then you will punch me back. And we are best friends, right? Right? Yeah. Mainly it's that only. There's no words. There are still no words. So we moved schools, and suddenly it was like very fascinating to be like, oh wow, this, you know, because I realized balance is important. Like if you just have all boys, I can rant about this all day. So I'm walking in the corridor in a normal, usual day, and songs start playing in the background, and everything is like slow motion.
What was the song?
I'm trying to remember. Honestly, okay, have you guys seen or heard songs from Taxi Number 911?
Yes.
Usme there's a song called Ek Nazar Mein Bhi. Oh my god, man, that was a song playing at that point, and in my head, that's all went. And it's very stupid, okay, because the line also, Ek Nazar Mein Bhi Pyar Hota Hai, maine suna hai. And I was like, हाँ, मैंने भी सुन लिया, खत्म. Like, this is it. There is nothing more to this, okay? This is it. So I'll just keep playing that song in my background, and everything's slow around me. And like, I can see this person. And for the first time, my heart's like beating so quick. I can feel like I have a heart. It's all fucking movies, okay? Suddenly I'm like, oh wow, heart. It's beating for someone. I just didn't understand adrenaline. I didn't know this person. I couldn't talk to a person because I was too scared. And like, I barely could make friends. And I just made friends with boys initially because, you know, hitting is easier than talking. And the only thing was, I didn't know that when you have a crush on someone, you get crushed. That's all. Cool. I'll come back. We'll have this conversation. Next person. Lil Mo. Can you please have Gunjal? Till she comes on stage, guys. You got her. Yeah.
Hi guys. Hi. Super excited. Okay. So यार मैं आज कुछ बड़ी बड़ी कविताएं नहीं सुनाने वाली हूँ. मैं सिर्फ 2-3 लाइनें सुना रही हूँ कुछ, क्योंकि बहुत सारे लिख लिए थे तो मैंने सोचा सुना देनी चाहिए. So 2-3 लाइनें में मेरे साथ ये प्रॉब्लम है कि अगर लास्ट लाइन पे रिस्पॉन्स ना मिले तो मेरा मुँह उतर जाता है और वो आप सबको दिख जाएगा. तो प्लीज़ थोड़ा रिस्पॉन्स देते रहना, ठीक है? ऐसे कुछ लोगों को मैंने स्पेशली बोल दिया है। ठीक है, तो मुझे हमेशा लगता है कि हर चीज़ का एक वक्त तय होता है हमारी ज़िंदगी में, हर इंसान का तय होता ही है, उसकी यादों का भी तय होता है। तो कुछ उसी पे लिखा था कि ना ही तेरा जिक्र और ना ही अब फिक्र होती है, ना ही तेरा जिक्र और ना ही अब फिक्र होती है, सही थे लोग शायद, हर इश्क की एक उम्र होती है। आजकल के आशिकों पे 2 लाइन लिखी है, कोई ऐसा हो तो बुरा मत मानना प्लीज़। बट हाँ, ज़ुबां पे इश्क आँखों में फ़रेब को लिए चलते हैं, ज़ुबां पे इश्क आँखों में फ़रेब को लिए चलते हैं, ये आजकल के आशिक दिल में हर एक को लिए चलते हैं। शायरों पे है, शायर प्यार कैसे बोलेंगे किसी को है, तो उसी पे कुछ लिखा था। बेसिकली टॉकिंग स्टेज चल रही थी किसी के साथ, तो लिख दिया था। इत्मीनान से बैठकर इंतज़ार करेंगे, इत्मीनान से बैठकर इंतज़ार करेंगे, हम शायरी में ही तुमसे इजहार करेंगे। 1-2 लाइनें लिखी थी कि जो एक्स लवर्स पे होती है, बेसिकली मुझे लगता है कि जब एक्स लवर्स चले जाएं तो उन्हें जाने देना चाहिए, वरना तुम नया कैसे लाओगे। मेरा बोलने का तरीका ऐसा नहीं था कि सबको हंसी आए, बट ठीक है। ओके, सो रंजिशें लिए बैठे हो जो पुराने यार की, रंजिशें लिए बैठे हो जो पुराने यार की, तो कैसे होगी शुरुआत एक नए प्यार की। एक और आजकल की मोहब्बत पे, दुनिया में अब इश्क बाकी नहीं है, दुनिया में अब इश्क बाकी नहीं है, बस एक शख्स किसी के लिए काफ़ी नहीं है। नहीं जानती कि तुम्हें ये कैसा लगता है, मगर मुझे लगता है कि इस गलती की कोई माफ़ी नहीं है, दुनिया में अब इश्क बाकी नहीं है। ये किसी से सवाल था, जवाब तो मिला नहीं, आप लोगों को सुना देती हूँ। 2 लाइनें ही हैं। रिश्ता टूट सकता है, रिश्ता टूट सकता है, संभाल लोगे ना, वक्त कभी नहीं मिलेगा, तुम निकाल लोगे ना। एक दिल है जो संभलता ही नहीं, एक दिल है जो संभलता ही नहीं, कितना कुछ पा लिया अजनबियों में, लेकिन एक इश्क है जो मिलता ही नहीं। अच्छा, लास्ट, ओके लास्ट, वैसे तो काफ़ी टाइम है यार, बट ख़त्म हुआ है बेसिस। सो बेसिकली ये सवाल था, शायद भगवान से था, शायद लोगों से था, शायद जिसने दिया उससे था, बट था। 2 लाइनें ही है। बेवफाई की तो कोई वजह नहीं होती, बेवफाई की तो कोई वजह नहीं होती, फिर क्यों दिल तोड़ने की कोई सज़ा नहीं होती। कुछ लाइनें हैं जो मैं परफॉर्म कर चुकी हूँ वो विद अनरेज पोइट्री, एंड दैट पीस इज़ रियली क्लोज टू माई हार्ट। उसकी कुछ लाइनें हैं जो मुझे लगता है कि मैंने लिखी थी जब मैं समझने की कोशिश कर रही थी कि मेरे लिए कविताओं का क्या मतलब है। ओके, कविताएं वो खत है जिन्हें उनका हकदार कभी पढ़ नहीं पाता, कविताएं वो खत है जिन्हें उनका हकदार कभी पढ़ नहीं पाता, जो भूले बिसरे पढ़ लेकर तो समझ नहीं पाता। आँखों से बहते हैं अश्क जो अल्फाज बन जाते हैं, आँखों से बहते हैं अश्क जो अल्फाज बन जाते हैं, जाने कितने आशिकों के इश्क किताब बन जाते हैं। थैंक यू सो मच।
One time. Yes. Thank you for giving a new mantra. I think it's a good, like, if someone really wants to move on, that's a good, like, it's like, yeah, dude, enough now. You need to look forward beyond this. Enough of the same window. You should change the house now. Thank you so much. Have you guys feeling good? Okay? Yeah? Okay. If you resonate with anyone, anyone saying, you can snap, you can say wah, you can say great after the poem, you can say A1. Find your words to motivate people. Okay, I'll call the next person. Next person. Can we please have Arvind? All the way, all the way.
Hi guys, my name is Arvind Savla. Savla means brown in Hindi and you can really relate it. So, okay. So, कहानी है एक दिल की, वो सुनाने आया हूँ. दिल टूटता तो सभी का है, आज उसकी जुबां बताने आया हूँ. खैर, यादें तो दिलों में रखते हैं. खैर, यादें तो दिलों में रखते हैं, कागज़ों पे सिर्फ कहानियाँ लिखी जाती हैं. आज मैं तुमको वो कहानियाँ सुनाने आया हूँ. दिल को रखकर हाथ में दुनिया से मिलने चल पड़े. दिल को रखकर हाथ में दुनिया से मिलने चल पड़े. हाथ से फिसला वो तो जो लोग को चलते आगे बढ़े. सोचा कि कोई करेगा मदद हमारी यहाँ. सोचा कि कोई करेगा मदद हमारी यहाँ, लेकिन पाकर अकेला खुद को ढूंढने अपना दिल लगे. दिल की हालत देखकर आँखों में आंसू आ भरे. दिल की हालत देखकर आँखों में आंसू आ भरे. लेकर हाथों में उसको संभालने अपना हम दिल फिर लगे. बोला था कोई नहीं करता कदर हमारी यहाँ. बोला था कोई नहीं करता कदर हमारी यहाँ. सुनकर ये बात दिल की मुस्कुरा फिर हम पड़े. लेकर साथ में दिल को बिना उसके हम आगे बढ़े. दिल को रखकर कोने में दुनिया से मिलने चल पड़े. ना ही वो फिसला और ना ही हम किसी से डरे. So there's a couple sitting on the countryside on a stone, and it's the evening time. Lake is there. You can visualize that. Girl looks at the shadow of the boy and is saying something like they had a conversation. This conversation a boy is telling to his friend. उन्होंने कहा हम आपकी परछाई बनना चाहेंगे. उन्होंने कहा हम आपकी परछाई बनना चाहेंगे. हमने कहा अजी छोड़िए चलते रहोगे साथ में गले ना हम आपको लगा पाएंगे. चलते रहोगे साथ में गले ना हम आपको लगा पाएंगे. जल्द ही अंधेरा छा जाएगा ढूंढते हम आपको रह जाएंगे. So in life sometimes happens like the person who is with you will not be able to be with you when you need him, right? or her. ये सुनकर वो बोले जब अंधेरा छट जाएगा हम लौट कर आएंगे. जब अंधेरा छट जाएगा हम लौट कर आएंगे. गले ना मिल पाएंगे उसका गम नहीं, कम से कम कदम से कदम तो मिलाएंगे. So it's not necessary that you have to be together all the time. Like there are goals in each and everyone's life and they have to be focused towards that. But you can be each other's, like help each other to achieve that, right? सुनकर ये बात उनकी हमें लगा. लेकिन चलते चलते जब हम थक जाएंगे तो हम रुक जाएंगे. हमारे चक्कर में आप भी किसी से पीछे रह जाएंगे. So whenever you stop, your shadow also stops, right? And in life also, in Indian society also, there is a saying that a girl cannot earn more than a guy, or like if a guy is at assistant manager, the girl cannot be above him, right? So that something like that the guy is worried about, right? सुनकर ये बात उनकी वो बोलती हैं कि जब हम आपकी परछाई बनना चाहते हैं, हम आपकी परछाई बनना चाहते हैं, तो फिर क्यों किसी से पीछे छूटने का गम बनाएंगे. और जब हम थक जाएंगे तो आप में ही समाकर आराम फरमाएंगे. राइट 12 o'clock when the shadow is not there, it's right into you. सुनकर ये बात उनकी हम सोच में पड़ गए. सुनकर ये बात उनकी हम सोच में पड़ गए. देख कर सोच में हमको वो बोले अरे सोचो ना इतना कि आप अकेले रह जाएंगे. अरे सोचो ना इतना कि आप अकेले रह जाएंगे. आराम फरमाने के बाद हम लौट के आएंगे और फिर से कदम मिलाएंगे. थैंक यू गाइस.
Thank you so much. Was this your first time, Arvind? Was this the first time? Oh, you can sit. It's fine. Please sit. ऐसा मत करो यार, please. I used to teach kids. Like when I first came to Bombay, I used to teach grade 2 and 3, and they also wouldn't give this much respect. बैठे बात कर रहे हैं, दोस्त है सब अब एक दूसरे के. Thank you so much. Just for your information, we have a YouTube channel. It's called the Habitat Studios. We are live streaming this whole event right now on YouTube. So if you want to go tell your friends if you're here to perform, you can go message them. The link will be available to you right after the show is over. You can go on YouTube, take that link, you can put it on your social handles. Please do give credit, it's very important. Not just saying because we work on it, but I just feel like it's very important to credit the people working on it. And I think there is a fantastic team that is, being able to put this together. So I'm glad we could do this. And photos you will get on your DM from Habitat in a couple of days. 4 or 5 days. Maybe 6. You'll get it. We are clicking everyone's photo. You'll get it, okay? I have gotten a call at like 6 in the morning, unknown number. I'm a freelancer. I have hope. So I was like, शायद 6 बजे काम आ रहा है किसी का तो मैंने उठा लिया and the person सामने all the person had to say without even saying their name was like hello where are my photos from the poetry open mic and I was like this is the weirdest call I have received for work so you will get the photos don't worry about that. When Arvind was talking a random idea came to my head we should have like an SOS service where you can call a poet in times of distress और तुमको ऐसे 4 लाइन सुना देंगे and you're like बस I feel relieved. Like
You should start it.
it'll be fun. Yeah, you should start it. People just call and say, I'm feeling like this, and then Charles and they're like, wow. मैं भूल गया यार तुमने जो लिखा था उससे भूल गया मैं. So I think we should do that. Cool. So crush. Did anyone's crush? Did anyone have a crush and it worked out for them? Like their relationship worked out in any way? No one.
For a while it was.
For a while, no, even for a while it's counted. For a while also it's counted, guys. This suddenly became like, what's that a break or was that not a break situation? Yeah, like how long? How long do you...
2.5 years.
That's not a while. I am 28, my longest relationship is 2 years, so thank you.
2 years. 1 year.
Okay.
3 months.
See that?
That's why.
Yeah, that's all. That is like you enter and you're like, okay, cool, bye. Okay, that's not bad. It still worked out. For most of you, it didn't, right? Or you didn't have crushes only. Most of them not saying. It didn't work for you. The third, what happened third standard?
Third standard didn't work out.
Oh,
Other crushed it.
okay. That's nice. So when I moved schools in 6th standard, the school was like, hey, we're going to have a talent show. Just like that. To showcase talent of students. And we have a big hall and the first school I went to was really fancy. It was really cool. Second school was really bad. Okay. It's really bad. Okay. I don't want to get into it. I'll just give you the name. Okay. My school, I don't know why I do this. My second school was called Venkat International Public School. Or in short, VIPS. Yeah, exactly. If we have to call ourselves important, you know how important we are. So VIPS, shifted schools, I don't know why. So we're there, talent show is coming up. By now, I feel like I have a crush for this person. Or I just feel like I'm in love because I knew what love meant at the age of 10 or 12. And then I was like, yeah, you know what? This is the feeling. So I'm very excited. So we had a 2-day talent show. तो पहले दिन पे because we were sitting all abruptly chaotic हम सब बैठे हुए थे somehow I sat with a bench with my friends and in the bench right in front of me my crush and her friends were sitting so that was a great day for me just to be around like it was very weird because I was invisible but in my head I was like really important but it didn't matter in the wide spectrum of things. There was an event called stand-up comedy. Now this is 2006, okay? There's barely anything about stand-up comedy out there. Whatever basic things that people have seen. Laughter Challenge must have just come around a few years. So people had basic idea. Now I made friends with guys who were like, you should do it. I didn't even say I want to. They were like, you should do it. You deserve this space and you deserve the stage. And in my head, I'm building these stories. Have you been in that phase with your crush where you're building the stories in your head? Yeah? Fun times, right? Because it's all fictional. It's a beautiful time. You could be wherever you want in this minute and come back to reality. So it's nice to be in that zone. So in my head, I'm like, what if I go perform, right? And then we can start talking. That's it. Because I didn't know I could just go and say hi and we could talk. But I was like, no, let's go the long way. So they're trying to convince me saying, you should do it. And I'm like, no, guys, no. And all they were like, You should, man. Fuck. If everyone's gonna laugh, crazy time. I didn't understand what I was getting to. I said yes. And my turn was coming, and I'm just about like looking around the room, and I spot my crush at the corner, and I'm like, okay, you know what? You got this. Then I go up on stage. This is the second time I've gone on stage, okay? First time was a disaster. This is the second time I've been on stage in my life. I'm still scared. I'm still this kid, okay? I'm not getting over it. So I go. And it was as silent as this. I said jokes, guys, and they were just quiet. My principal almost awarded me something because the whole school had never been this quiet in the entirety of its existence. And me, just by talking, they were like, "Tu har week wo baat karte rahe sabke samne. Everyone's going to be quiet. No one's going to say anything." Great deal. And I learned difficult way what embarrassment meant. I didn't understand at that point, but I mimicked. I copied someone else's act. I mimicked that person, and I did a really terrible job at it. Nothing was good. I came off stage. The 4 or 5 friends who convinced me to go, even they didn't laugh, dude. You know, sometimes if they send you, I'm like, at least you guys will support me, right? They also didn't laugh, dude. Such a bad show. So then I was like, I'm never going to do this. Fucking embarrassed. And in my head, I'm building stories to my already existing characters and stories, when in reality, this person has no idea who this person was on stage. In my head, I'm like, oh man, she's seen me. Now she'll never want to talk to me. She'll never want to be friends with me. Yeah. And then I just went home in sadness, listening to sad songs. Okay. Cool. I'll call the next person. Come back. We'll do this. Okay. You know what to do. You know what to do. No. Crazy. Can we please have Parth? You're gonna go crazy, man.
अगर जिंदगी में कभी ऐसा हो कि आपके इल्म का गुरूर आपके सर पर चढ़कर बैठा हो, तो एक बार हजरत निजामुद्दीन रेलवे स्टेशन से बंबई का सफर ट्रेन में तय करना। मैं पुल से नीचे उतर रहा था और मेरा सामान जो है पुल से नीचे गिर गया स्टेशन पर। लोग मुझे ऐसे घूरने लगे मानो सामान ना गिरा हो, देश की जीडीपी गिर गई हो। खैर मैंने अपना सामान उठाया और बंबई की तरफ रवाना होती ट्रेन में चढ़ गया। ट्रेन में जाते वक्त मुझे, जब मैं अपनी सीट की तरफ जा रहा था, मुझे वाह 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 की आवाज़ें आने लगी। मेरे कलेजे को ठंडक पहुंची। चलो शुक्र है महफिल जमाने वाले मुसाफिर साथ मिले हैं। दिल्ली के प्राइवेट कॉलेज में अदब का प्रोफेसर होने के नाते शेरो शायरी या सुखन मेरे लिए सांस लेने जितना ज़रूरी था। मैं अपनी सीट पर पहुंचा तो देखा 50-55 साल के एक चचा मेरे सामने वाली सीट पर बैठे थे और आसपास 3 नौजवान जो 30-35 के मालूम होते थे, उनके हर मिसरे पर वाह वाह कर रहे थे। मैं पहुंचा तो चाचा ने मेरा इस्तकबाल किया और मेरी ही सीट पर मेरे लिए थोड़ी सी जगह बनवाई। मैंने सोचा उनसे शुक्रिया कह दूं, मगर किस बात के लिए। खैर देश के भी यही हालात है, पर ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं। जैसे ही मैं पहुंचा, चचा ने अपने मुंह में रखा पान सरकाया और एक मिसरा उठाया। अर्ज है, दिल, दुनिया और दौलत को एक पल में खोना होता है। मैं बहर समझने की कोशिश कर ही रहा था कि उन्होंने पूरा शेर फेंक कर मारा। दिल, दुनिया और दौलत को एक पल में खोना होता है, महल में उठने वाले को भी कब्र में सोना होता है। ये आपको अच्छा लगा मगर अच्छा था नहीं। मुझे यकीन हो गया कि स्टेशन पर मेरे सामान के साथ साथ मेरी तकदीर भी गिर गई थी, जिसे उठाना मैं भूल गया था। खैर उन्होंने मुझसे मेरे बारे में पूछा तो मैंने कहा कि मैं अदब का प्रोफेसर हूँ और बड़े बड़े शायरों की गज़लें और नज़में मुझे ज़बानी याद हैं। उन्होंने कहा इरशाद। मैंने जॉन साहब का एक शेर उठाया। हासिले खुन है ये जहाने ख़राब, यही मुमकिन था इतनी हुजरत में। बस ऐसी ही खामोशी थी। सब मुझे ऐसे देख रहे थे मानो एक सियासी लीडर अपने पार्टी के 10-15 नेताओं को एक साथ एयरपोर्ट भागते हुए देख रहा हो। 10 सेकंड की खामोशी के बाद चाचा ने कहा, वाह 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 क्या बात है। मेरी हौसला अफजाई की या शायद जॉन साहब की हौसला अफजाई की, पता नहीं। पर खैर ये कहने के बाद उन्होंने अपने मुंह से पान की पिचकारी जो है खिड़की के बाहर थूकी। मैंने कहा, चाचा यूँ पान खाकर बाहर थूकना अच्छा लगता है? तो उन्होंने झट का जवाब पट से दिया, नहीं मगर अंदर थूकना और बुरा लगता है। खैर ऐसे ही हल्के अशारों का सिलसिला जो है आगे बढ़ता रहा। उन्होंने अर्ज किया, तो अर्ज है, खुशी के पिटारे में भरकर दुख बांट रही है, खुशी के पिटारे में भरकर दुख बांट रही है, हम जिंदगी काट रहे हैं, जिंदगी हमारा काट रही है। मुझे ऐसा एहसास हुआ अदनान भाई, मानो मिर्जा गालिब अपनी कब्र से उठकर बगल में एक और कब्र खोदकर फिर लेट गए। पर मैंने कुछ कहा नहीं। कुछ देर ये सिलसिला चलता रहा, कुछ वक्त गुजरा, रात हुई, चेले चपाटे अपनी अपनी सीट पर लौट गए और चचा ने मुझसे कहा, मियाँ एक बात बताओ, ये तुम जो शायर होते हो, इतने बड़े बड़े अल्फाजों को मिलाकर बातें क्यों करते हो? ऐसी बातें जो सर पर रखी टोपी के ऊपर से गुजरते। मेरे सब्र का बांध टूट गया। मैंने कहा, चाचा, शायरों की कौम पढ़ी लिखी कौम होती है, हम ना हल्का पढ़ते हैं, ना कहते हैं, ना सुनते हैं। बड़े सी बड़ी बात को दो मिसरों में बांध लेना, यही शायर का हुनर होता है। तो आपस में क्यों नहीं कर लेते महफिल? नहीं मतलब मेरे बुरा मत मानना, मगर मुल्क की जो कौम है, जो आवाम है, वो इतनी पढ़ी लिखी तो है नहीं। और बड़ा मुंह बड़ी बात कर रहा हूँ। देखो, जो आर्टिस्ट होता है ना, उस पर एक जिम्मा होता है वक्त बदलने का। मगर अब मसला ये है कि वक्त बदलने वाली घड़ी स्मार्ट हो चली है और वक्त बदलने वाले लोग बेवकूफ़। वक्त बदलने वालों को ये नहीं पता कि वक्त के साथ थोड़ी दूर तक चलना पड़ता है। नहीं, आप यकीन रखना, अच्छे से अच्छा कलाम बड़ी बड़ी महफिलों में सुनाए, मगर अगर एक तमिल बात करने वाले से आप गुजराती में फरमाएंगे, उसे क्या खाक समझेगा? वैसे तो चचा की हर बात में गुजरते स्टेशन के साथ छोड़ रहा था, मगर ये बात मेरे जहन में अटक गई। सुबह हुई, बम्बई पहुंचे, मैंने अपना सामान उठाया और अलविदा कहकर जाने लगा। ट्रेन से उतरते वक्त मेरा सामान फिर गिर पड़ा। चाचा ने मुझे देखा और कहा, अरे मियाँ आराम से उठा लो, सामान ही है, लोग तो अपनी गिरी हुई तकदीर भी उठा लेते हैं। यकीन मानिए, उस वक्त मेरे इल्म के गुरूर के गुब्बारे में इतने छेद हो गए थे कि फूको तो गजलों के नाम पर बस हवा निकल रही है। शुक्रिया।
Mad shit. Fucking enjoy watching him perform. I think this is the second time I'm seeing him perform the same piece. Madness. Thank you so much, Parth. I love hanging out with writers. I think it's nice because no one talks in simple language. I love talking in metaphors with writers. I think it's one of the most beautiful things that people don't understand because it's so natural. We're always talking and thinking in metaphors. That's it. That was a thought. I'll call the next person. Next person is the first time performer. A little more. Can you please have Hemali?
Yeah, should do. Thanks. So hi, I'm Hemali, and just a bit of context is I've been doing spoken word poetry since a long time, but I don't write on love often. So, but here's an attempt because I tried. So, might as well. It's called Don't Spare Me Your Underrated Songs. This is the title. I tune in to this fabulous song on repeat, Ride by 21 Pilots. I recommended it to all my friends. Make everyone I meet hear it. Took pride in knowing the exact time for every beat drop. And since I cannot turn off my very nature, I wrote a poetry inspired by the beauty of this music. I'm saving that piece for another time. I looped into this song 15 times a day. And so, the next part will come as no surprise. I got bored. A voice from within my ribcage said that I can't listen to this anymore. You memorize each freckle on their body. You can make a documentary on all of their habitual gestures, on why they believe that villains should be goofy, on how they take every sign so freaking personally. You know the sound of their drunk laughter, the sound of their I'm in love with you eyes. You're now playing this song on repeat. You love this song. You play it one more time, make all your friends listen, and you write poetries about this song. You can swear on the love that you have for your unborn child that you're never going to get bored of it. It is, after all, your song. And then you have my Ride from 21 Pilots moment hit you so hard in the stomach without maybe even a single warning. You'll be disinterested in listening to the same alphabet strung together with the same music in the same way. You'll see that it's the same face behind the masquerade mask, the same perfume on the same body that you've memorized every curve of. It's your favorite song. Yes, but the same one on repeat. You're bored. But your lover is not a song. Because no matter how much you like a piece of art, Wait, sorry. I got distracted. Let me come back to I can't listen to Ride by 21 Pilot anymore crisis. I did stop playing it, but I stumbled upon Heathens, and then onto this wonderful song called Chlorine, and then onto Shy Away. I got bored of one song, yes, but I discovered a band that I can spend a lifetime listening to. You see, there will always be new playlists from the same band, new masterpieces from the same painter, new choreographies from your next door neighbor whose dance moves can put the tunes to shame. Your lover is not a piece of art. Your lover is a goddamn brilliant artist. They're going to weave pieces of art that you can't even fathom right now. They'll write a red song when they wear leather jackets and talk loudly and sing off-key. They'll write a white song when their hard work doesn't pay enough. They'll write an orange song filled with elaborate stories and no lies. And this time, your heart will never have enough. You'll cherish the 7 hits. And well, the 17 other songs, you'll personally just believe that they're underrated. So I guess all I'm doing right now is hoping that you don't turn off after Ride. I'm hoping that you wait around until Heathens happen to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. One more time, please. Thank you. What's your current favorite song of 21 Pilots?
I listen to Heathens a lot recently.
Okay. You guys have heard 21 Pilots? Yeah? नहीं, obviously है, बहुत लोग हैं. नहीं पता यार बहुत लोग को. Say 21 Pilots are like what? That's nice. I feel like we should do some small music recommendation. Anyone wants to recommend any other music that people should listen to? The Script. Okay. Jojo? Pokemon, okay. Some of them are common. Anyone wants to give a very absurd something that you listen to that you might want to share? Something that's good. Snow Patrol, yeah. Codeline? Was it? Okay, yeah. Okay. Which one? I can't. Oh, Guns N' Roses. I couldn't hear. Sorry, I couldn't hear. That's it? Pink Floyd, yeah. I mean, those are there. Any other, like anything you've been listening to recently that you can't get out of your head and that's crazy?
Just a Word, Pratik Kumar.
Okay. Sorry? Okay. Okay.
There's one song, 259 by Akash Chopra. He's an artist from Jaipur.
Okay. You should check that out also. Feel like there are really some amazing singer-songwriters in our country at this point. We should listen to them. It's nice. But thank you. Cool. Continue to this if you feel like giving each other. I feel like music is one of the best. No, actually, it's not a conversation. It's to avoid conversation. It's a great tool. To not have to conversation, be like, hey, this is a song, listen to it. They'll be like, great song. You're like, wonderful. That's it. And then it's like birthdays, you know, like those people that you only wish happy birthday to, happy birthday, happy birthday. That's all. 4 saal ka data hai bas. So music is like that. So just, yeah, man, send music to your friends and people around you. I think it's nice. It's warm. ठीक है, ये भी हो गया. Cool. Next person. Can you please have Keshavi?
Hi guys, I am Keshavi and I am performing for the first time here in Habitat. Yeah. Okay, so a small story. You didn't ask for it, but I would like to say it. I'm a huge fan of Habitat. I mean, everyone here now knows me. I mean, नीचे registration से लेके यहाँ तक, because I'm a big fan of stand-up comedy. So I come here a lot. And मेरी post notification on है Habitat की, so I don't miss out on any shows. So I got this notification कि open mic है, and I'm not someone who likes to perform pieces, but you have to comment yes, right? So I just did it. I was the first one to comment yes, and the next day what I see is that I got selected. And I was numb. I'm like, okay, but my friends have come to cheer me up, and yes, I hope you all will also be. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so here's a piece. This is not written by me, but this is something which I resonate a lot, and this is a piece which helped me get over from a very dark time, which was like a year back. So yes, here it goes. अगर वो पूछ ले हमसे किस बात का गम है, तो किस बात का गम हो अगर वो पूछ ले हमसे. अगर वो पूछ ले हमसे कहाँ रहते हो शामों में, तो शामों में कहाँ हम हो अगर वो पूछ ले हमसे. मलाले इश्क इतना है सवालों की गिरह में हूँ. मलाले इश्क इतना है सवालों की गिरह में हूँ. जो तुम पूछो जवाब दूँ, जो ना पूछो किसे कह दूँ. मुनासिब है न मुँह खोलो न पूछो न जानो. मुनासिब है न मुँह खोलो न पूछो न जानो. मगर झूमो तो यूं झूमो, जो गिरो तो वापस आ जाओ. गुले गुलजार हो तुम, गुले गुलजार हो तुम, हर हवा का रुख तुम ही पर है. गुले गुलजार हो तुम, हर हवा का रुख तुम ही पर है. पर उस निगाह का क्या हो, जिराह करती है जो हमसे. जिराह माने उलझ जाना. तो कहते हैं पर उस निगाह का क्या हो जो जिराह करती है हमसे. मैं ही बता देती पर डर है. मैं ही बता देती पर डर है. ये है किस्सा मोहब्बत का कि अंत आगाज़ का जब हो. आगाज़ माने शुरुआत. तो कहते हैं कि मैं ही बता देती पर डर है. ये है किस्सा मोहब्बत का कि अंत आगाज़ का जब हो, आगाज़ अंत का ना हो. थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you so much. Can we please have a applause? How many of you are just audience members? Can you raise a hand? Can we all clap for them? I think it's amazing, and it's very sweet that people come and patiently sit and listen. Yeah. Cool. I'll call the next person. If I get the name wrong, I am really sorry. Yeah? No, I'll still... let me attempt. Let me attempt. I'm sure also, but let me attempt. Let me attempt, okay? Okay, start clapping. Can we please have... Stop. Continue clapping. Let me... Fucking making me... I'll do it right. No. Ma'am, give me a second. I'll do it right. Don't stop clapping. Keep clapping. Can we please have Saundanya? Sorry, but keep clapping.
So I'll go ahead with my name firstly. It's Saudnya. So like I'll take classes baad mein, don't worry. So let's go. So everyone talks about like jolly love stories in which the couple ends up together and it's always happily ever after. But what about the stories where the stage of being a couple is so far, or in my case, out of reach? So this is the story that I'll be performing today, and as I said, hello, this is Saudnya. So let's go. The very thought of you, and I forget to do the little ordinary things that everyone ought to do. This is for the guy whom I met under the stars. Wouldn't it be nice if you took away some of my scars? I didn't actually had you for the time when we were together, but I hope someday you'll be mine forever. You were just a crush when we first met, but it turned my life into a casket. Time was short for us, but the pain of you drifting apart was hard enough. I know you really don't care whether I'm hurt, because all this for you was just a crunch. Hope you'll stay happy wherever you depart, because in the end, this was all my fault. I forgot how you smell like, how your touch feels like. Everything seems so blurred to me because you aren't near me. Let's talk about feelings, which we always deny, because we are not the only ones who get victimized. Thinking about the time when I had the choice to cherish the old love or find a new light. I followed the flow and got terrified. How can someone treat a human like this, like he did everything was just right? I was falling in love, but my access to his heart was denied. Gazing at the starry night with unsung story times. Hope you have the delight in the most beautiful times. Making you mine with all the efforts denied. Seeing you shine without being on my side. Once again, love has died with pride. I've been dwelling onto the past to make memories last. But I don't know if that's the truth because I've never been over you. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much. This was the first time.
Thank you so much. One more time. Saudhnya. Saudhnya?
Oh my god, thank you so much.
Saudhnya?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we please have the Saudhnya? Every time I come on stage, it's like that subreddit today I learned. Because there's something new to look at or learn. But thank you so much. That was your first time. Man, you guys are crazy, dude. It's very exciting. It's honestly very exciting to like see a lot of people come and just be this confident and like be so vulnerable. It's beautiful. Going back in time. 6th standard, this happened. Talent show, got fucked. I was like, I don't want to do this. Then I would just like be in my own story, in my own head, okay? And it's so stupid. I don't know if you guys have done this. I went to Goa with my family, and I was in like 7th standard. I went to Goa. And the impact of movies and surrealism is so true that in my head, we were in the middle of the sea looking for dolphins. We were supposed to go to a spot to look at dolphins. We were on a small boat. And all I can think of is imagine if there's another boat with her. You know, I still haven't spoken to her. It's been like a year and a half. Still haven't spoken to her. We've moved from 6th to 7th. We've moved from shorts to pants. We've apparently grown up. So I still couldn't get the courage because I was still learning how to talk to my own classmates, right? And I had to practice. I was standing in front of the mirror and practice telling, hey, I want a book. I want to, like, you know. It's difficult. So I was like, okay, let's do this. 7th pe aise chala gaya. I really couldn't. I was trying to talk, whatever. 8th was like one of the highlighted years. So 8th grade, we were shuffled. It's CBSE. We were shuffled into some classrooms. We all took our third language as French because we were like, we don't want Kannada, we don't want Sanskrit. We want like easy French that we can just learn and get done with by end of 8th grade. So we got a new classroom, and somehow from 8th grade, whichever classroom I've been a part of, has been the most unruly, the most like scary classroom, right? Teachers are scared and like they're like, I'm not going to class mein log sab aise. So one lunch break, because I had started talking to a few more friends within a year's time, and somehow they snooped into my brain and understood that I have feelings for this person. So one lunch, I come back to class in 8th, and every single person is looking at me. And that's a lot of attention. Like, I've never got so much attention in my life in school. Suddenly everyone's looking at me, and I'm like, kya ho gaya? So I find out that my entire class knows about my crush now. They didn't know about who I was. Suddenly now they know about me and my crush. And they're all looking at me and smiling. And then by the end of lunch break, I find out that her entire class, including her, they also know it now. It was like anxiety attack without realizing, feeling like that. It was so sudden, because suddenly I'm sitting in the lunch break and I'm like, I have so much attention now. Oh shit, her class knows. Oh shit, she knows. Because see, in my head, I had planned all fictional conversations. I was not ready to have a real one. I was like, no, I'm happy. You know, like in my head, I'm really happy. And honestly, it was very stupid, but like I just wanted her to say hi. I'll say hi, she'll say hi, I'm good. That's it. I didn't need anything more from this relationship. But I was too scared to even do that much. So now she knows, her classmates know. And I'm like, oh shit. And I had one friend of mine in school, and he was really confident. By confident, I mean like he could talk to people. So for him, it was very casual. So I'm trying to tell him that, hey, I'm freaking out. You know, this person knows, the classmates, so everyone know, like, I'm freaking out what to do. He's like, just go talk to her, dude. I'm like, yeah, that's the problem. I'm unable to. He's like, just go talk, man. It's that simple. And he's one of those people who could do it easily. So he's like, just go talk to the person. I'm like, I'll see, dude. I want to run away. I feel so scared. तो एक चिट आया मेरे क्लासरूम में just before class got over that, hey, let's talk. I'll meet you outside school. And this was the person, guys, the person. It's been 6th, 7th, 8th, 3 years of making trilogy in my head. And here we are in real time where this person's like, let's meet. It's happening, okay? It's happening, okay. I'm freaking out. I'm like, नहीं होगा, मैं भाग जाने वाला हूँ, ठीक है? As soon as class gets, I'm running, dude. I can't do this. I felt running was better than saying hi. So I'm at the lunch, the class gets over, I am about to run, and I actually run till the gate. And then I'm like, okay, relax, just, it's okay. And my friend came, he started boosting me again. He's like, it's easy, bro, it's easy, you'll do it, it's fine. I'm like, it's very easy for you. We crossed the road, waiting for them to come. I saw her walk in, and I saw 5 of her other friends walk with her. So there were 6 of them walking towards us now, and I can't even make conversation with one. I only had to do that. But I was like, yo, 6 log aa rahe yaar. How do I make conversations now? I can't talk to any of them. And he's like, relax, all of that. They cross the road, they come. We all start walking in a group. I'm freaking out. I'm like, are they going to make a circle, make a stand in between? Am I supposed to like say how I'm feeling? I can't do this right now. I was too scared of everything. After a point, we go to a distance. The group stands there. And my crush walks thoda aage, which means I'm also supposed to go and walk. I just stood there, talking to my friend, talking to her friends. She's just standing there. And we are just here. And finally, is everything okay? Suddenly it was like a fire alarm. So I'm freaking out, and I'm like, so I'm just standing and talking to them. And all of these guys are looking at me saying, you're supposed to go now. That's your cue to walk and go. So I go, okay? I'm freaking out. My heartbeat is so, like, it's bursting. And I had to, like, in my head, I'm having conversations, but it's not coming out. Like, I'm just, like, looking at her. Yeah. And then she looks at me and she smiles, and then I lose it a little bit because that is one of the reasons. And then I just said hi. And everything was quiet. The world didn't come crumbling down. Then she said hi. Now I didn't know what follow-up question I should tell. How was school? She's like, school was nice. How was your school? School was nice. Again, run out of questions, run out of topics. I don't know what to say. My brain is exploding. I don't know like how to do this. And also, I'll admit, okay, I was one of those people who did check WikiHow of how to talk to women. Or like, what do I say? What topics can I talk about? Because I didn't know what common things can we talk about apart from school and homework. So then, next best thing, I was like, so you're coming to school tomorrow? She smiled and she's like, yeah, you? Yeah, of course. So then, nothing much. You? Nothing much. Okay, bye. And I just left. I just couldn't, okay? I couldn't. But the whole way home, I was just feeling like, oh, fuck. It's cool. I said hi. She said hi back. That's it, right? That's about it. And I think it was one of the best days I had in school, because school was a terrible time. Give me a cheer if you had a terrible time in school. Thank you. Oh, I love that. I love claps and all. It's like, fucking, yeah, any opportunity I get. I think school is the worst time, dude. If someone gave me a chance to go back to school, I would never do that. Yeah, never. But I think it was one of the best days I had in school because it suddenly felt like I existed. It's all movies again, okay? Stupid. Like, I was like, in my head, I'm like, now I really exist. Now she knows about me. And like, that's it. So then every day I would go to school and I would try to avoid her because I didn't know what to talk to her. And I didn't know what to tell her because the only thing I was capable of saying was, hey, I like you. And I didn't want to be the person who met the second time after school, after asking vague questions and then be like, oh, I like you. We'll talk about a lot of things like school, homework. ठीक है. Cool. I'll come back. We'll continue this. I forgot the name. Oh, I know the name now. Okay, cool. You know what to do. You know what to do. A little more. Come on. Can we please have Richa? Wow, what an audience. Oh, amazing. Great. Fantastic. Mind-blowing.
Hi. I just turned 26 the other day, man. So. Last week. Last week. Thanks. So, it's been a while since I, came here, and a lot's happened in that time. I did a lot of running around for work and really hectic stuff going on. Scene theek nahi tha. Then my mom kind of, fell ill. Then I took her to the hospital and a whole bunch of stuff happened over there with the bureaucratic processes and the insurance and the forms and the discharge. So it was like 2 hectic days with absolutely no sleep. And I come back to work and my boss tells me, Richa, you don't know what's going on at work. I'm like, no shit, I don't. I wasn't there. So this poem is a little bit about that. If there is a tale that I should tell you, then let it be this. My teacher used to say that 8 words a line is neat. Not more, that's too crowded. The line is Goldilocks. Hell, the line is God. All letters that fall upon it must be grateful to the grounding. Sometimes they will fall like iron bricks through the sky, but they must fall onto the line. That is discipline. That is respect. My words are more like feathers or a wavering plastic bag in the wind. I dream of folding the line, bending it, creasing it into 2-dimensional origami paper elephants or planes. Have you ever wondered why they never make origami bank windows? Thank you.
Thank you so much. One more time, please. Thank you. Next person. You know what to do. Can you please have Ashfaq? He's coming. यहीं पे आ रहा है.
कि इतना स्ट्रगल भी जीवन में कैसे रह सकता है, इतना स्ट्रगल भी जीवन में कैसे रह सकता है, मुझको देखो और जानो ऐसे रह सकता है. इतना स्ट्रगल भी जीवन में कैसे रह सकता है, मुझको देखो और जानो ऐसे रह सकता है. इतना गम के आंसू रोके भी ना रुक पाए, इतना गम के आंसू रोके भी ना रुक पाए. इतने गम में कोई कैसे हंसते रह सकता है. उसके ढीले बदन को देख मुझको ये मालूम हुआ, उसके ढीले बदन को देख मुझको ये मालूम हुआ कि जान निकलने तक भी कोई लटके रह सकता है. एक गज़ल जिसके कुछ शेर मेरे दोस्तों के नाम के. एक मुद्दत में हमसे पागल आते हैं, एक मुद्दत में हमसे पागल आते हैं, हम सहरा से उबते तो जंगल आते हैं. एक मुद्दत में हमसे पागल आते हैं, हम सहरा से उबते तो जंगल आते हैं. हमसे दीवाने तुमको कभी मिलते हैं, हमसे दीवाने तुमको कभी मिलते हैं. तपती धूप में चल जो पैदल आते हैं, तपती धूप में चल जो पैदल आते हैं. वो हंस दे तो फिर ये दिन महकता है, वो हंस दे तो फिर ये दिन महकता है. उसके चुप रहने से बादल आते हैं. मेरे यारों को देखा तो ख्याल आया, मेरे यारों को देखा तो ख्याल आया. मेरे हिस्से क्यों सब पागल आते हैं. मेरे यारों को देखा तो ख्याल आया, मेरे हिस्से क्यों सब पागल आते हैं। मैं पंखे से लटका या फिर नस काटी, मैं पंखे से लटका या फिर नस काटी, मुझको ऐसे ख्वाब मुसलसल आते हैं, मुझको ऐसे ख्वाब मुसलसल आते हैं। क्या आज भी मेरे हिस्से में कुछ भी नहीं, क्या आज भी मेरे हिस्से में कुछ भी नहीं। अच्छा खैर चलो हम फिर कल आते हैं, अच्छा खैर चलो हम फिर कल आते हैं। एक गज़ल देखना कि पर भाई के करूँ क्या ज़िंदगी भर का मेरा एक ही फसाना था, करूँ क्या ज़िंदगी भर का मेरा एक ही फसाना था। वही सब याद है मुझको जो कुछ भी भूल जाना था, वही सब याद है मुझको जो कुछ भी भूल जाना था। तुम्हारी हाँ थी शादी को चलो अब्बा नहीं माने, ये उन सब के लिए जिनका कटा है कि तुम्हारी हाँ थी शादी को चलो अब्बा नहीं माने। भरोसा है मुझे तुम पर मगर अच्छा बहाना था, भरोसा है मुझे तुम पर मगर अच्छा बहाना था। तुम्हें मिलने भी आते थे तुम्हें अपना समझ करके, तुम्हें मिलने भी आते थे तुम्हें अपना समझ करके। वो किस्सा याद क्यों करते हो वो किस्सा पुराना था। बिछड़ना ही था हमको तो ये शब आखिर चली आई, बिछड़ना ही था हमको तो ये शब आखिर चली आई। उदासी क्यों है चेहरे पर हमें तो मुस्कुराना था, उदासी क्यों है चेहरे पर हमें तो मुस्कुराना था। किताबों में मिला था कुछ फिर किताबों में छुपा डाला, किताबों में मिला था कुछ फिर किताबों में छुपा डाला। छुपाकर क्यों रखी फ़ोटो उसे कब का जलाना था, छुपाकर क्यों रखी फ़ोटो उसे कब का जलाना था। मोहब्बत में भी तुमने क्यों ये सब पासे नहीं खोले, मोहब्बत में भी तुमने क्यों ये सब पासे नहीं खोले। यहाँ क्यों सर लगाते हो यहाँ तो दिल लगाना था, मोहब्बत में भी तुमने क्यों ये सब पासे नहीं खोले। यहाँ क्यों सर लगाते हो यहाँ तो दिल लगाना था। बस एक दुख तो यही अशफाक दुनिया से छुपाना था, बस एक दुख तो यही अशफाक दुनिया से छुपाना था। उसी को याद करते हैं उसी को भूल जाना था, उसी को याद करते हैं उसी को भूल जाना। बहुत शुक्रिया, बहुत शुक्रिया।
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The whole gang has come behind. They're going to come and perform. They're really good, man. And they hang out together, which is the worst. It's too much in once. Like, मेरे को बस बैठ के तुम लोग की बातें सुननी है बस. I feel like तुम लोग बस शायरी में बात करते हो. It's very sweet. Thank you so much. Can we please have another round of applause? Hi. Okay. So before you guys leave, I just want to tell you something. This is a roach. What is a roach? A piece of paper. Let's not get into why it's here. So I used to do this thing. I started 2-3 years back where I have a typewriter and I used to have roaches because craft paper. And then I would use it to type stuff on the roach. Unfortunately, my typewriter isn't working for a while, but I still wrote some things on it. And I have one for each of you. So before you leave, please make sure you collect your roaches if you want. If you don't want, then it's fine. It's okay. It's fine. Also, if you liked what I was doing, which is trying to narrate a story, I'm planning to do listening sessions, which is going to be like an online thing. There is a QR code for that, which has a Google form, which is just trying to collect database for now. So if you're interested in listening to that, after the show, just meet me. I'll show you the QR code. Just give me your name and basic details. I'll be in touch with you after that. That's it. Cool. I'll call the next person. Can we please have Rishi? Another gem from that gang. Till he comes on stage, guys. Till he comes on stage. Till he comes on stage.
रोज़ एक यही उलझन, रोज़ का वही फसाना है। रोज़ एक यही उलझन, रोज़ का वही फसाना है। रोज़ तुझसे मोहब्बत करनी है, रोज़ तुझको नहीं बताना है। कुछ ख्याल पढ़ रहा हूँ। अपनी खुशी में बरकत करूँगा, अपनी खुशी में बरकत करूँगा, गिरकर उठने की जुर्रत करूँगा। अपनी खुशी में बरकत करूँगा, गिरकर उठने की जुर्रत करूँगा। फिर उसे मोहब्बत हो या ना हो, फिर उसे मोहब्बत हो या ना हो, मैं उसकी बहुत इज़्ज़त करूँगा। फिर उसे मोहब्बत हो या ना हो, मैं उसकी बहुत इज़्ज़त करूँगा। जाते जाते गले भी लगाऊँगा और जाते जाते गले भी लगाऊँगा और माथा चूम कर रुखसत करूँगा। एक और, अपनी ज़िंदगी को यूँ फसाना बना देते हैं, अपनी ज़िंदगी को यूँ फसाना बना देते हैं, एक ही शख्स को क्यों ज़माना बना देते हैं। अपनी ज़िंदगी को यूँ फसाना बना देते हैं, एक ही शख्स को क्यों ज़माना बना देते हैं। रोते रहते हैं जिस गम में सब लोग, रोते रहते हैं जिस गम में सब लोग, कलम उठाते हैं शायर तराना बना देते हैं। रोते रहते हैं जिस गम में सब लोग, कलम उठाते हैं शायर तराना बना देते हैं। उम्मीद के परिंदे बन जाते हैं आंसू और, उम्मीद के परिंदे बन जाते हैं आंसू और, पलकों की शाख पर ठिकाना बना देते हैं। उम्मीद के परिंदे बन जाते हैं आंसू और, पलकों की शाख पर ठिकाना बना देते हैं। भर जाते हैं यादों से ख्यालों के पैमाने, भर जाते हैं यादों से ख्यालों के पैमाने, उतरते हैं कागज़ पर मैखाना बना देते हैं। भर जाते हैं यादों से ख्यालों के पैमाने, उतरते हैं कागज़ पर मैखाना बना देते हैं। ज़िंदगी करते हैं तमाम गुज़र इस कदर, ज़िंदगी करते हैं तमाम गुज़र इस कदर, जाते हैं जहाँ लोगों को दीवाना बना देते हैं। बहुत शुक्रिया। एक गज़ल के चंद अशार। मेरे यारा गज़ल हुई है, मेरे यारा गज़ल हुई है, बिल्कुल ताज़ा गज़ल हुई है। मेरे यारा गज़ल हुई है, बिल्कुल ताज़ा गज़ल हुई है। हर मिसरा है पता उसी का, हर मिसरा है पता उसी का, दिल का नक्शा गज़ल हुई है। बहुत शुक्रिया। हर मिसरा है पता उसी का, दिल का नक्शा गज़ल हुई है। हाथों को है सबने पसारा, हाथों को सबने है पसारा, अपना कासा गज़ल हुई है। हाथों को सबने है पसारा, अपना कासा गज़ल हुई है। जब भी मुझको है रोना होता, जब भी मुझको है रोना होता, तेरा शाना गज़ल हुई है। जब भी मुझको है रोना होता, तेरा शाना गज़ल हुई है। पढ़ते ही जान ले गई है, पढ़ते ही जान ले गई है, कितनी ज़िंदा गज़ल हुई है। बहुत शुक्रिया। पढ़ते ही जान ले गई है, कितनी ज़िंदा गज़ल हुई है। और कितने ही किरदार लेके घूमता हूँ, कितने ही किरदार लेके घूमता हूँ, मैं अपने आप में दो चार लेके घूमता हूँ। कितने ही किरदार लेके घूमता हूँ, मैं अपने आप में दो चार लेके घूमता हूँ। मेल नहीं खाता मैं अपने ही उसूलों से, मेल नहीं खाता मैं अपने ही उसूलों से, क्यों मैं खुद को बार बार लेके घूमता हूँ। बहुत शुक्रिया।
Thank you. Okay. Before I call the next person, quickly continue. Status check. We were in 8th grade. Nothing was working out. Awkward silences, awkward conversations. Skip 2 years later, 10th grade. 2 years was just that awkward highs and buys and whatever, people teasing me all the time, and I didn't know how to react to that. Because I would feel nice, but I don't know how to like react because people are not nice when they tease you. So 10th comes, 10th में board exam आ रहा है, तो now we are like preparing like crazy, and that's when Facebook first came to India, 2010. Facebook first came to India, and we all started adding each other as friends, like last batch, class of 2010, adding each other and stuff like that. So I used to go to tuition to my dad's office itself. We called a tutor, and we were like 6-7 friends. And so every morning in his office we would sit, do our tuition for 10th, and then continue life. So towards the later stages during the exam, we would get a lot more time. CBSE में ऐसा 6 दिन 8 दिन between two exams. So we started texting, but again I didn't know how to follow up. So there were 4 people standing behind me every day after tuition, just sitting there and trying to have a conversation, saying, okay, ask her about exam or ask about this. And that's when I was trying to understand, okay, what are these guys talking about? Because I really didn't know. After a point, I didn't know. I feel like I'm still bad at texting right now, but that's also because I'm lazy and I don't like replying. But I feel like then it was a very different thing. I just didn't know what to say. I was so blank. I would like, have you ever been staring at a phone just constantly like, what do I say now? We've had all the conversations that we possibly could, like the small talk. And no one teaches you how to have conversation. That's another thing. I feel like there should be a curriculum in school for guys how to talk to women in general. It should be a good course. It was very difficult. We didn't. So we would try to have conversations there. Now the last exam is coming. We had MCQs, best. So we were like, hey, we'll meet after the exam. Just meet. That's it. So I did the best thing. I bought a Dairy Milk because why not? I think that was the best. When Dairy Milk used to be nicer. That is. So I've got a chocolate, a small letter. I started writing when I was 10. So writing has always been a form of expression. So I was like, ठीक है मैं कुछ छोटा सा letter लिख देता हूँ बस ऐसे ही. Nothing intense or romantic. It was just like fun. 10th is over. Happy holidays. So I meet her after the exam and I thought we'll probably hang out. I didn't have any friends or plans. So I was like, okay, let's try. So I tried to ask her, saying, let's just walk around after the thing. She's like, no, I'm going with my classmates to a new mall, all of that. I'm like, okay, cool. She went, finished that. I went back home. I changed. I was playing with my friends and I landed up going to some lane near my house where her whole bunch of friends were there at the lane ke beginning mein. I don't know if I've confused you more because I'm only imagining this. So there's a lane, okay? I'm in the middle of the lane. And she, with her classmates, was in the beginning of that lane. And all of her classmates live, I could see her walk. Now, I'm there with my friends. She's there. Exam is over. This is the chance. I just want to talk. I just want to say hi again. That's it. I like my highs, okay? When I came, I said hi thrice, by the way. So I'm very serious about my hi. So she walked and same thing happened. She walked past and she kept walking. My friend's looking at me. I'm looking at my friend. I'm like, so? He's like, you're supposed to go. Say hi. And I'm like, should I really do it now? And he's like, yeah, you've been waiting. I was like, okay. So I went and I said hi. She said hi again. How was exam? MCQs were great. How are your MCQs? I'll pass. So, can't ask what's there for school tomorrow. So I'm like, so what plans for summer holidays? She's like, nothing. I'll go around, I'll roam, I'll chill, whatever. You? I'm like, same, usual. So just about to leave. That lane was going to get over. She was supposed to leave and go home. So I said, okay, bye. I gave the chocolate, I gave the letter. And I said, okay, read the letter later, please. It's very embarrassing. So go. So she's leaving and she turns behind and she's like, hey, I'll send you my sister's number. I don't have a phone, but I'm using her phone. You can text there if you want. And I had to act cool, okay? So I'm like, yeah, sure, yeah. Internally, I'm like, really? I mean, first I was like, I'm getting a number, that's fine. My biggest concern is मेरे दोस्त मेरे पास नहीं है तो मैं कैसे text करूँगा यार? After I'm like, number तो है, मैं क्या बोलूँगा इसको? So I went to WikiHow again. Very bad website. Not recommended. Not at all. Stupid. So exam gets over, she gave a number, and then we started talking, and it was fun. It was a fun couple of months, and then something happened. I'll come back and tell you. Now, start clapping, start clapping. A little more crazy, a little more crazy. Can we please have Adnan? Yeah, exactly. He's coming, guys.
हेलो दो शेर हैं यही दीनों दुनिया का बैलेंस मेरा यही दीनों दुनिया का बैलेंस मेरा नमाजी हूँ मैं और मैख्वार हैं दोस्त यही दीनों दुनिया का बैलेंस मेरा नमाजी हूँ मैं और मैख्वार हैं दोस्त जवानी के दिन और इतने फसुदा यानी वोन आउट, डिप्रेस्ड। जवानी के दिन और इतने फसुर्दा, यही खुदकुशी के भी आसार हैं दोस्त। एक अभी गज़लें बहुत ज़्यादा हुई नहीं है तो नज़्म ही पढ़ता हूँ मैं। सुना है मोहब्बत कभी दो दिलों को मिलाती नहीं है, ये तड़पा के उलझा के आगे लगाकर बुझाती नहीं है। सुना है मोहब्बत के घायल कभी कभी भी संवरते नहीं हैं, ये बिखरे हुए फिर किसी भी जगह पर ठहरते नहीं हैं। आंसर्स। सुना होगा तुमने मोहब्बत के बारे में, सुना होगा तुमने बशर्ते मोहब्बत के बारे में क्या क्या, मगर क्या ये सोचा है क्यों तुमको इतनी उम्मीदें हैं इससे। सुना होगा तुमने मोहब्बत के बारे, सुना होगा तुमने बशर्ते मोहब्बत के बारे में क्या क्या, मगर क्या ये सोचा है क्यों तुमको इतनी उम्मीदें हैं इससे, कि बस खुश रहोगे मोहब्बत में उभरोगे, ये गारंटी थी क्या। तुम्ही ने करी एक बदन से मोहब्बत जो कश्ती के मानंद सागर से सागर भटकता रहेगा, तो फिर क्यों बताओ ये तुम कह रहे हो मोहब्बत के मारे किसी भी जगह पर ठहरते नहीं हैं। मोहब्बत तो है खूबसूरत सी एक शय जो है बंद स्कूलों के बच्चों के कच्चे दिलों में, जो कॉलेज में पहली दफ़ा तुम पे आया था हंसी वो दुपट्टा, जो लाइब्रेरी में उसे ताकने को सुबह शाम बैठे रहे थे। नए नौजवान जो कभी काम पर भी किसी दिल नशी से करे मुस्कुराकर हंसी, करे मुस्कुराकर के मीठी सी बातें, मुझे तुम बताओ मोहब्बत नहीं है। मोहब्बत को तो तुमने ही बांध रखा है कूटे से जैसे वो बकरी है कोई, मोहब्बत को तुमने ही तो बांध रखा है कूटे से जैसे वो बकरी है कोई। तुम्हें एक सागर से उम्मीद है वो तासीर बदले, मोहब्बत करो पूरे दिल से करो, बस वफ़ाओं की बदले में उम्मीद छोड़ो, कि जो भी सुना है मोहब्बत के बारे में तुमने वो सच है। मैं नई चीज़ें ट्राई कर रहा हूँ इसलिए थोड़ा सा डेड है, यूजुअली कॉन्फिडेंट रहता हूँ। अल्लाह मेरे वास्ते कुछ भी नहीं बचा, अल्लाह दोस्तों को भी चुभने लगा हूँ मैं। अल्लाह मेरे वास्ते कुछ भी नहीं बचा, अल्लाह दोस्तों को भी चुभने लगा हूँ मैं। अल्लाह मुझको अपनी हिफाजत में तुम रखो, अल्लाह है उम्मीद तुम्हारी ही ज़ात से। मैं डर रहा हूँ अपनी नसें काटते हुए, मैं मरना चाहता हूँ मगर इस तरह नहीं, कि कब्र से डरा हूँ मैं सजदे में हूँ पड़ा, मेरे गुनाह मुझको जहन्नम दिलाएंगे। तू ही करेगा माफ़ हमें या खुदाए हक, हमने तेरी ज़मीन पे कोहराम कर दिया। ये ज़िंदगी बिसात चेस, ये ज़िंदगी बिसात है मुझको लगा मैं किंग, लेकिन मैं एक पियादा हूँ या खुदा। फिर क्यों गुमा हुआ कि है रानी मेरे लिए, रानी के हक़ में है किसी राजा की दस्तरस। राजा जो पिया दे से नहीं है बहुत अलग, हाँ चाल आगे पीछे की चल सकता है मगर। हाथी बनूंगा, हाथी भी बन सकूंगा मैं, घोड़ा या ऊँट भी। मैं आखिरी ही खन से पियादा जो आखिरी ब्लॉक, मैं आखिरी ही खन से पियादा जो जा मिला, लेकिन मैं कोई राजा तो बन सकता हूँ नहीं, लेकिन मैं कोई राजा तो बन सकता हूँ नहीं। तो रानी मेरे नसीब में यानी लिखी नहीं, ये खेल भी अजीब बनाया है या खुदा, के पारसाई करके भी मरना पड़ा हमें। जुआ शराब और नशा भी किया है पर दोज़ख से मांगते हैं पना तो बचाइए, यानी ये ज़िंदगी का तमाशा बड़ा अजीब, लिख कर रखा है तूने भी मेरा यहाँ नसीब। हम कुछ भी करें तेरे करम के बिना नहीं, यानी ये मेरा फ़ैसला भी है मेरा नहीं। तो फिर मैं बता किस लिए ना, तो फिर मैं किस लिए न करूं बोल खुदकुशी, जब मौत भी है तेरा जब मौत भी है तेरा ही लिखा हुआ नसीब। इंसानों को ही हम जो मना सकते अब नहीं, तो फिर ये बता खुल के ज़रा तू ही अब खुदा, कैसे मिलेगी हमको रज़ा तेरी है खुदा।
Little more. Come on, all of you. Okay. Next person. Little more. Come on. Now we have 2-3 people more. Go wild, go crazy. Can we please have Helisha? She's coming. Early, guys. Before she.
हेलो हाय तो आज तो हमने बहुत मतलब आज की सारी कविताएं सुन के मुझे इतना अच्छा लग रहा है। मतलब आज आई हैव हर्ड थिंग्स अबाउट लाइक लव ऑब्वियसली बट फ्रेंडशिप एंड आई थिंक उसी को कायम करते हुए आज मैं कुछ दोस्ती पर कुछ ख्याल कुछ कविताएं सुनाऊंगी। Also because you know one of my best friends like from childhood she's here in the audience today with me so I'm very happy वो पहली बार मुझे परफॉर्म करने से देखने आई है तो मेरे लिए बहुत इससे खुशी की बात है। तो पहला एक छोटा सा ख्याल कि ज़िंदगी के मेले में चेहरे तो लाखों आने वाले हैं, शाम ढलते ही वो सारे लौट जाने वाले हैं, थाम लेंगे छोड़ देंगे ऐसे ही ज़माने वाले हैं, तुम यार उन्हीं को कहना जो बरसों बाद भी किए वादे निभाने वाले हैं। शुक्रिया। और मुझे बस जानना है आप लोगों से, आप में से कितने लोग हैं जो छोटे शहरों से हैं? मैं बॉम्बे से नहीं हूँ, मैं आई कम फ्रॉम अ स्मॉल टाउन। बहुत लोग हैं, काफ़ी लोग हैं। यू वांट टू शाउट आउट द प्लेस यू फ्रॉम जस्ट क्विकली? हाँ, ओह नाइस, लॉट ऑफ पीपल नॉट फ्रॉम हियर। तो बिकॉज मैंने ना यहाँ आके देखा है कि यहाँ की जो पीपल हु ग्रू अप ओवर हियर उनका कल्चर बहुत अलग था। दोस्ती उनके लिए इतनी मुश्किल नहीं थी जिस तरह से हम बात करते हैं, हम सोचते हैं। मुझे लगता है कि मैंने तो बहुत ही अलग एक चाइल्डहुड देखा है अपने छोटे शहर में। और दैट मतलब दोस्त को घर बुलाना भी बहुत बड़ी बात होती थी, लड़कों से दोस्ती करना बहुत बड़ी बात होती थी। मतलब बहुत उसके बहुत सारे अलग अलग एस्पेक्ट्स हैं। पर पहला एस्पेक्ट ये जो आई थिंक बड़े होते हुए मैंने सीखा कि इंटीमेसी इन फ्रेंडशिप इज़ ऑल्सो सच अ ब्यूटिफुल थिंग जो शायद हमें एक्सपीरियंस करने नहीं मिलती। हम सिर्फ वो प्यार वाले करके रह जाते हैं। मतलब वो भी बहुत छोटे शहर में उसकी भी मतलब बहुत झंड है लाइफ जिसको अगर प्यार हो गया। पर उस पर एक छोटी सी आई रिटन लाइक अ शॉर्ट पोम विच आई डोंट नो इफ इट्स अ परफॉर्मेंस पीस, इट्स जस्ट लाइक अ मे बी अ पेज पोम बट आई एम जस्ट शेयरिंग इट बिकॉज या इट्स 6 summers after we finish school, 6 summers after we finish school, they come home on a hot June afternoon. We play cards in the living room. On the dining table, we discuss our imminent moves. She says her days go by swiftly because she has a lot on her plate lately. He slides a plate of mangoes towards me. In my bedroom, we discuss flirting and finances, moving through this house as if it were our childhood. I give him my slippers to use the bathroom. At once, the colors of the day change. How marvelous that after all these years, we stayed the same. Thank you. और ये आखिरी 10 पीस ये अभी हमने आज इतनी दोस्ती की बात की और मैं जैसे कह रही थी कि ये लड़का और लड़की जो दोस्त बन जाते हैं उस पर एक तो आई एम प्रीटी श्योर ऑल ऑफ यू नो दिस, फिल्मों ने ना पूरा मतलब काम का तमाम करके रखा हुआ है। आई एम श्योर आप सबने वो डायलॉग सुना हुआ है, लड़का और लड़की, क्या है डायलॉग? हाँ, कभी दोस्त नहीं हो सकते, एग्जैक्टली राइट। तो मेरे भी वही प्रॉब्लम्स थे। मतलब बचपन में ऐसे बाहर जाना है तो अरे मैं तन्वी के साथ बाहर जा रही हूँ, मेरी दोस्त रवि का नाम रिया सेव हो जाता था फ़ोन में, चैट्स डिलीट करो छुपा के रखो अपनी दोस्ती भी। तो उस सब के साथ उन सब एक्सपीरियंसेस से बहुत कुछ मतलब सीखा है और बहुत कुछ बदला भी है वक्त के साथ एंड आई एम ग्रेटफुल फॉर दैट। बट आई थिंक सम ऑफ इट हैज स्टेड एंड दिस पीस इज सॉर्ट ऑफ अबाउट दैट टाइम कि एक लड़का और एक लड़की कभी दोस्त नहीं हो सकते। छोटे छोटे शहरों में ऐसी बातें अक्सर होती है। कच्ची उम्र में हर पक्की दोस्ती छुप कर होती है, क्योंकि पापा का डर और माँ के होठों पर हिदायत होती है। एक लड़के और एक लड़की की दोस्ती पर पूरे मोहल्ले की नज़र होती है. A girl and a boy can never be just friends. So they are made to sit in the same class but separately. Made to follow the same rules but differently. When every move they make is under scrutiny, even friendships begin to look like mutiny. पर एक जवान लड़की से लड़का आखिर क्या चाहता होगा? उसे देखकर, सुनकर, छूकर ज़रूर उसका जी ललचाता होगा. और सुना नहीं तुमने फिल्मों में कि प्यार दोस्ती है? देखा नहीं कैसे उसकी ना में भी कहीं हाँ छुपी है. So they tell me to never trust a man, to sense the danger until I am old enough to be married off to a stranger. And yet, the men I know in my life talk to me about feelings, finance, even cramps. I am grateful. They have taught me more about this world than any school. पर ज़रूर लड़कों से बात करने वाली लड़कियां बिगड़ जाती होंगी. अपने घर वालों की सोच से वो आगे जो बढ़ जाती होंगी. और लड़के भी लड़कियों से मिलकर सेंसिटिव हो जाते होंगे. फिर वो मर्द बनने की खोखली जिम्मेदारी कैसे निभाते होंगे? Maybe it scares them that we love too easily. But I fear if we didn't, what would our choices be? So before they teach us reproduction in class 8, the famous chapter, maybe we need an introduction to our classmates. Talk to us about communication, courtesy, and consent. So we don't have to Google how to be friends. तो सवाल पूछिए कि छोटे या बड़े शहरों में ऐसी बातें अक्सर क्यों होती है? एक लड़के और एक लड़की की दोस्ती छुपकर क्यों होती है? ये जो किसी ने नहीं सिखाया वो ये बच्चे कैसे सीख जाते हैं? शायद वो दोस्त दिमाग से नहीं अपने दिल से बनाते हैं. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you so much. We might have one or two more people left. I'll quickly run you through where we stopped. 10th grade, got over, got number, started texting. It was fun. It was basic conversations every day, but it was fun. Slowly I learned how to make a conversation about other things, like what you're watching, what you're reading, things like that. Try to just understand that conversation. 11th में ये हो गया था कि 11th में I was in a co-ed school. I went to a boys college, all boys college. She went to an all girls college. Okay, so our worlds completely like changed in that sense, and we're trying to get accustomed to this world. For me, it was not fun because how many of you been in an all boys college? I'm just asking the boys, obviously. All boys school college, yeah, crazy, right? Okay. Rest of you went to co-ed. Oh, lucky you guys then. We had a boys college, couldn't help it. So we went there, did all that. अब 11th में ये हो गया कि there was some misunderstanding by her classmate who was in our school. उसका classmate था school से, जो कोई और college में था, तीसरे college में था. Some problem he had. I don't know what. Okay, I didn't think so much. Some problem he had. He went and said a bunch of things to my crush, and suddenly one day she's like, I don't want to talk to you. And I was like, it's so random, so absurd, right? But I didn't know how to confront this situation or how to like talk to her or ask her कि मैं क्या हो गया क्या नहीं. I tried talking to her, she didn't respond after a while. If I would try to call her, text her, her sister would respond saying, hey, she doesn't have the phone, I have the phone. So I'll let you know when she's around, and that around never came. Yeah, it never did. And then I resorted to the best thing that anyone could. I heard Tu Janana every night and I cried with my pillow. My pillow used to be like the more wet, like the more damp I would feel my pillow is, the more I would feel like, yeah man, I've made it today. Like, aaj itna roya na, bahut maza aa gaya. But my song is Tu Janana. Does anyone else have a song that they would listen and cry to? Any song? Which one?
Heather.
Okay. 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 But now also you guys listen to it and feel like emotional, or was it just a phase? Yeah? Which song? Okay. Interesting. For me it is Tu Jaina. Even now I think it's one of the most classic, best written song that hits all kinds of chords in your feelings. And I did that for the rest of the year. The whole year, I couldn't talk to her. I tried talking to her. It didn't happen. I would text her on Facebook or text her on phone. After a while, it was not like I kept saying hi, 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 hi. It was more like, hey, we should talk. You know, like, let's discuss what happened. No response. After a while, I left it and I would just cry every day. And it was really relieving. I feel like as adults, we've forgotten how to cry. We should cry more often to songs. Cool. Call the next person. Okay. Little more. Can we please have Krishna Arjun? Keep clapping till he comes on stage.
All right. So, hi, my name is Krishna Arjun. So the thing about reading an author's new work is that you might just be reading something that they wrote 5-6 years ago, or maybe 7 years ago. So you're not really interacting with them on where they are right now, but you're rather reading a fragment of who they were. तो ये एक disclaimer है क्योंकि the angst वाला poem I'm going to read is not where I am right now. It was written many years in the past. But the theme so far has been love, it's been angst, it's been all of that. So, ठीक है. This poem is called Snake Bite, and it goes like this. When it came down to it, you couldn't forget me, or I, you. We couldn't block each other, online or otherwise. We let go, but then we didn't. So you said we'd talk every now and then, and I write poems every now and then. 1. I'm sick of writing love poems because how the fuck can mere words hold on to you? I couldn't. I'm sick of using gasoline as ink. I'm sick of burying time capsules that no one's going to dig up. I'm sick of stripping naked because my craft demands it, of being the shadow that'll never catch up to you but will be with you to the very ends of the earth, into hell and all kinds of deep dives and dark places. I'm sick of being the empty whiskey glass, of being the one last cigarette before I quit, of being the rain I want to walk in and catch a cold afterwards. 2. I'm sick of writing love poems because fuck love. Fuck this chaotic, fucking irrational piece of shit. Him and his best friend Hope. Fuck them both. What use is me telling you that you smell of bottled corals soaked in a desert mirage, that the smell stays in my apartment, that I catch a whiff of it in a crowd every now and then and lose you all over again? What use is me telling you that your smile used to assassinate my demons in brutal fashion, that my doorbell rang a different tune when you'd push the button, that if someone hurt you, I'd rip them apart? Fuck sensitivity and my hatred for violence. What use is me telling you of all of our serendipitous similarities and our jigsaw fit differences if they ended up not mattering at all? That how the fuck can something be pre-written when it's been years since I've gone off script and now every day is an improvisation? 3. I'm sick of writing love poems because of the things I can't say. I can't tell you that I look at your texts and I reply 6 hours later because I need that time to figure out what I'm going to say. I've written a novel that's 178,000 words and I still struggle with 3. I can't tell you that every now and then you make a curtain flutter. Every now and then at 3 a.m. and I flutter like something weak in the wind. And I play a song for you on my guitar and all I want is for you, thousands of kilometers away, to hum that song when you wake. I want that song to stay in your head, dog you, haunt you, irritate you, but also send you to sleep on the nights when your migraine won't let you. I can't tell you that I'd take a flight and end up on your doorstep right now, but I'm pretty sure I'm overweight on the baggage. 4. I'm sick of writing love poems because you have your rock, your anchor. You've charted a course through stormy weather. I just feel like the sea monster. 5. I'm sick of writing love poems because they always stay unfinished. Because I'm unfinished. I'm a line with the words trailing off without the mercy of a full stop. I'm sick of my soul not wearing a seatbelt when I'm drunk driving, of me seeing you only in the rearview mirror. I'm sick of being sand trying to crawl back up the hourglass. I'm sick of every new relationship feeling like an exorcism. I'm sick of my silence feeling like a firearm silencer where the bullet is still fired. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You said we'd talk every now and then. This poem is unfinished too, but I'll keep working on it every now and then.
Thank you so much. This is mad. Entering this world is crazy. Okay, we have the last person. Before that, I will end what had been begun years back. So 11th goes in this. I'm just crying constantly. To Janane was my top favorite chart for weeks, and my pillow was my best friend. And then 12th came. 12th, coincidentally, fortunately, unfortunately, we all joined the same tuition. Me, my best friend, she and her best friend joined the same place for 12th standard, whatever, like 12th standard padne ke liye. So we have now joined the classes. And the first time I saw her, because I hadn't spoken to her in almost like 8 months or 10 months, a year, the first time I went back to being the 6th grade kid who saw her for the first time. I went back to like that person. And it happens, right? When you meet people from your life, you suddenly become that person. And so I went back to being that person, and suddenly I forgot everything. And I had the same kind of innocent, childlike feelings, or I would look at her that way, oh my God, you know, like small things would make me giggle and laugh, and like, you should ask me something, I'm like, oh my God, you know, too good. But the whole year, we 4 of us spent a lot of time together. Like we'd bunk tuitions, go to McDonald's, chill in my terrace and listen to music and all of that. In all of that, we were 4 of us. And 3 of us, which is her friend, my friend and me, would hang out a lot together. And she would be very aloof. You know, my building mein 2 terraces. She would go on the other terrace and just sit alone and listen to music while all of us would be sitting here. And this used to happen a lot. And over the whole year, I tried talking to her. Basic, try to understand what happened. You know, can we just fix things? I don't want like a relationship. I don't want anything. I just want you to acknowledge this, or I just want you to be a part of this conversation at least. So she tried here and there. Baat chalu ho gaya, but it was not like there. You can see that difference, or you can feel the difference between the two. But it was still not bad, because I was very lost to me being a 6th grader again. So I was like, yeah, this is fun. So the whole year passes. Now 12th board comes. And around that time, I was just getting very heightened emotions for everything, because one, the exam was there, 12th exam, people don't let you breathe. They're just like 10th mein pass ho gaya, 12th mein hona padega, warna khatam life. Like 2 exams, man, what do I do with my life? So finally, they were like, hey, okay, you know, like whatever exams are coming. So we had to prepare, and we couldn't talk, and we were talking a little bit. So I was like, you know what, I'll do the best thing I know. I wrote a book. I took a notebook, which is like a math ka jo box wala notebook aata hai, chota sa. I took that, I filled the whole book up in one sitting over a period of few days. I wrote about what I was feeling, how I was feeling about it, and all of that. And I was like, you know what, I can't talk to you. It's been a whole year I've been trying to talk to you. And it's been 6 years, I say, that we've been trying to have this conversation. It's not happening. Fine, read it. Okay? Just read it. That's it. I don't need anything else more from you. And honestly, at that point, it was more about acknowledgement more than like anything else. So I was like, ye le pad le. And she's like, okay, hey, I can't keep the book home because my parents will not, if they find out, it won't be a cool scene. So I will give the book back to you in 3 days. Is that okay? I said, yeah, just read it. Give it back to me. It's fine. Day 1, anxiety. It's like flashback from 6th to 12th. I'm like, this moment. I've been building it in my head. Day 2 comes, day 3. Finally, day 3 is here. I go with my friend. We meet in this lane. She's there with her friend. It looks like some negotiation of some kind. So we're standing there, and I go closer, and I'm like, okay, I just want you to know that. I just want to know if you've read it. That's it. I don't want anything more. She looks at me straight in the eye, and she said, actually, I didn't get the time to read it. Which is okay. Which is fine. Which is really okay. The second line was, can you please summarize it for me? I know, right? And, you know, at that point in my life, I didn't have that. I didn't have self-respect. So I was like, I will summarize it for you. I literally stood there and I'm like, yeah, cool. I'll give you a summary. I'll give you a 10-page summary of what I was trying to say. And my friend had to like rush me out of there and say, just, you don't need to do this. Like, it's fine. Because suddenly I just got very lost in that zone and I didn't know how to process it. I genuinely thought she'll read. But like, it really hit. And that's how I got crushed. By my crush. 6 years after being in this space. And I don't regret any of it. I'm really happy. Like, I'm not even angry. I'm never angry with her for whatever she did. I feel like she was in a different phase, I was in a different phase. But yeah, the summary thing I'll never get over. I feel like this happened like a decade back, and I like it's so fresh in my head just to think of that day. I know the road so well. It's near my house. So I pass it sometimes and I'm like, ugh. And all of this is okay? All this is fine. It got over, we moved on our lives, all of that over. And then pandemic, the year after pandemic actually, the year actually before pandemic, sorry, just getting all my dates wrong. 2019 was the year, okay? I was calmly doing my thing, I was in Bombay, I'd moved to Bombay, I'm happily, theek hai, sab ho gaya. On 4th of June, I see a post on Instagram which says that she was going to get married, which is cool, yeah, which is fine. We moved on, okay guys, we moved on. But her wedding was in 9 days from 4th June, which is 13th June, which is the day I was born. So now this date is a good memory. That I was born and so was their love. Anyways, thank you so much for listening to that. Thank you for clapping and indirectly saying it's okay, it happens. That felt like that. Everyone's like, yeah, it's okay, man. It's सबके साथ होता है ये. ठीक है. Call the last person. Cool. And then we'll wrap it up. That's it, guys. I'm sorry. We have to go home. I'm really sorry. I know you want to stay. Can't do anything. Okay. Last person. Go mad. Go crazy. Can we please have Kajal?
Hi. Hi everyone, my name is Kajal. I'm a writer and a spoken word artist, and I don't really have an introduction for this poem. And quite a rare thing, I don't have a trigger warning as well. So I'll just start. The title of this poem is The Cost of Dark Circles. It's the first year of college, and I believe the world is a good place. Art has a chance. Until I was introduced to reality. Mark shook me awake and told me we live in a capitalist economy. I laughed and assured him, they cannot sell my poetry. They cannot sell my art. They cannot sell my soul. It comes straight from my heart. You see, it belongs to me. I refuse to give in. Even if they drag me, I have a right, a decision to choose for my own body. So Karl Marx laughed at all my defenses and told me, remove your specs. Okay, you're right. They sold something to me. They sold a tin of dark circles. Apply it before you sleep. Keep it close to your heart. Make sure you weep. Dark circles are a sign of hustle. They show your worth as an individual. Don't you know? Unproductivity can kill. Your body is a machine. You must toil hard. You're a part of a whole capitalist economy. You're not allowed to have a soul. You're a puppet in our hands. We decide your favorite bands. Our conditioning is so strong it doesn't ring a bell in Pavlov's mind. Oh, honey, we are one of a kind. Study till 2 a.m. in the night. Wake up at 6 a.m. and have a fight. Scream at your mother. Tell her you desire expensive coffee. This is your job. You must participate in the capitalist economy. You deserve that gooey chocolate cake. You studied for 12 hours without taking a break. You submitted to your fate. So now go ahead and sleep. You won't feel at rest because our job is done by the best. Take a vacation to some far off place. Carry products to adorn your body and face. We'll sell you products to hide the dark circles. Yes, the same ones we sold. Yes, the same ones we sold. Put on some lipstick if you wish, pretend to be bold. We laugh as you apply the bindi, you're a part of the capitalist economy. It is a structure we built with love. Our aim is to keep you awake. All your escapes are fake. You want a vacation? you pay. You wish to sleep? We won't pay you that day. I should just keep my phone in my hand. Performing this for the first time. You order a dress under high amounts of stress, for you feel caught up in this mess. It is all a lie. I assure you, we won't let you fly. You can reject our economy, you can fight our economy, we will simply reject your theory. Glance in the mirror. Your eyes look dead. They tell a story of how you participated in the economy. You tell everyone of your sacrifice, of how we snatched away your life. They don't understand. They don't realize. They are busy admiring your eyes. They are pure beautiful, adorned with dark circles. Everyone is proud of you, for you work hard and don't sleep. We live in a capitalist economy. Nothing is yours to keep. Thank you.
On such a bright, wide, and positive note, I would like to say thank you every single person for being here. Can we please have a round of applause for every single person? Thank you. Follow Habitat. I'm really sorry for those people who couldn't get a slot today. The system is the same. You'll have to say yes in the post and then we randomly select. I'm really sorry. We're going to try to accommodate everyone. We have open mics on Sundays and Mondays. Check out our post, check out all of that. My Instagram handle is YSOHRSH. It's why so harsh because we are mean to ourselves all the time. So let's be more kinder. If you need the Roach or the QR link, I'll be standing outside after the show. Also, we'll have to request you guys to leave because we have a show in half an hour. Thank you so much again. Bye-bye.